Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land to our newest session of the Solemn Sagas. Now, before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we have a few short announcements to get through. First off, if you are watching this on the YouTube, thank you so much for doing that. Be sure to give us a like, a follow, a subscription. Keep this running. Listen to it all day. It can be like a little podcast to you as you are enjoying yourself and going about your daily routines. Also, don't forget to give us a like, a follow on all of our other social media platforms, and potentially join our Patreon if you want to join some of our games or just join our community to hang out with the other players inside of it. You are helping to build a fantastic D&D community that's trying to make it all inclusive for everybody to be able to enjoy themselves while secluding all of the assholes we don't want to deal with in the D&D community. I had somebody try telling me I was being contradictory by saying we are all inclusive, but I'm not inclusive towards assholes. You're right, I'm not all inclusive. Fuck assholes, I don't like them. So yeah, more or less, that's who we all are. Also, you might see that we have a new affiliate. Down in the description below, we have an affiliate link to Gamer Beans. One-stop shop for all of your beans necessary for gaming coffee if you need it. Definitely go click that one. It definitely helps me out a little bit if you use the affiliate link, and it goes to support this community as well. So, that's going to be everything from me. Gabe, what happened last session?
Beginning of session, we started. We were already on our way to Weldon Top from the temple. Kothar and Jacko stayed behind because the players weren't available.
Jockey.
Okay. The first leg was a trip was uneventful, and we end up back in the cave that we stayed on the way up. Once there, we had a very long conversation on how to keep the demon possessing insecure, and I'm pretty sure Gabe developed an ulcer trying when we realized what a disaster that would be.
Reasonably so.
The group decided to keep in up for the whole trip. Gabe taking the first watch, and then Nothul took the second watch, torturing in with his bad singing. He took a third watch and gain exhaustion at the end, and then Rowan took the final watch, and it was uneventful. The second leg was uneventful, and we arrived at the cabin rest stop. Gabe took the first watch without any trouble. Nothul took the second, just taking one watch so he could get some sleep, and Rowan took the last two watches, but unfortunately she lets in fall asleep, and the demon starts to take hold of her, but Gabe manages to wake her up at the same time, detecting a celestial in the air. That's where we had the game break, and skip forward to everyone back asleep again. Rowan talking with Enmore. The group heads out on the third leg of the trip, and Gabe deciding to have Anne walk next to him riding Beefcake, so that she'll stay awake. They start to stay awake, but Anne falls asleep anyway during the trip, but fortunately, since they are tied to Beefcake, when she falls, Gabe manages to pull them up. They. And Gabe manages to pull them up. It would be they.
Yeah. Well, no, you said her.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You're good. Keep going.
Let's see. Afterward, Gabe manages to wake them up, and then Anne decides to talk to the Celestial, thinking it might be Lou Regine, which it is, who suggests that we talk to her daughter. The group reaches a tunnel, which seems to be abandoned, and for some reason, Gabe sends Rowan and Nothel off to get the restraints for In while Gabe watched over In, which turned out to be a huge mistake because, well, after they went outside, In points out the error, so they start looking for them again. Meanwhile, Rowan and Nothel find a BDSM shop and like two kids in a candy shop, getting a little more than they really needed to, and finally everyone meets up, and I think we ended up at some place to rest.
Yep. So all of you are inside of Weldon Top, and you did pay a premium to go at one of the nicer estates so that you had the privacy necessary to successfully tie up and bind your ally in the bedroom. Again, consent is a very important thing, everybody, and luckily this party has it. So.
Yep, and is totally down for some sleep right now.
Yeah, if it gets her to sleep, get them to sleep.
So, as you're all sitting inside of the same tavern in one very large room, Nolth and Rowan are still reading their pamphlets, learning a lot of things that I don't think they ever needed to know in their lives. But hey, now you have that information. Do with that how enjoy. Hey, Opopi. Hi. How you doing? Yes. More important than the entire game. Sorry.
Okay, guys, did you get what we had you go to get? Rowan?
Yeah, I think it's this. And Rowan holds up the one of the bars.
Gabe grabs it out from her and kind of flips it to his side, kind of.
Which bar? Very important. Which set?
Ooh. You know what? I want it to be the fancy dragon one.
Alrighty. And Rowan pulls out a special custom piece dragon pair of spreaders, meant only for the arms. And then I believe purple one was the other one that you have for the
Purple
feet.
Sparkly.
Purple sparkly, yes. And as soon as you see that, you're like, that reminds me of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's turned into Torture the Demon.
The sparkly ones are for both arms and legs.
So what they purchased was a set of the purple sparklies that work as arm and leg spreaders, as well as an additional just arm spreader that is the dragon one.
Gabe just grabs the purple one. We don't need anything fancy.
I want something fancy.
Yeah, we picked that one. We picked that one out, and so you can wear it to nice events.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, Rowan. You're so thoughtful.
Gabe starts rubbing the bridge of his nose and sighing.
But yes, N, roll me an investigation. Still disadvantaged though.
Disadvantage. Good thing it's just permanently set on that right now. Three.
It looks really nice. Sleep time.
Yeah. Gabe just grabs it all. And let's just get to the room so get you some sleep in.
Yep, you're all upstairs in the room. Gabe, I need a survival check from you.
Let's see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's either you or Ed. Nobody else in this party would know how to do it.
Oh, is that why we're surviving?
Yeah. Wrong S word.
Oh, stealth. Okay, survival. Oh, that's much better.
23.
Yes,
So
yes.
as N lies on the table with a expert level of precision, you adapt the spreaders, you adapt them onto the wrists, you tie them up to the bedpost, you put a stuffed pillow behind the bedpost as well so it doesn't smash against the wall. And everyone else in the same shared communal room sees him setting all of this up with expert level precision. He knows exactly how to set this up to be soundproof and efficient and effective.
And he okay, and get some sleep, and then he blindfolds her.
Them.
Yeah, as the moment they're like, okay, and is out.
Yep. Already drooling all over the pillow.
Yep.
Go on.
Yeah, so gagged her.
Them.
We don't want we don't want the demon.
Luckily, you already had a gag, though. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he sits back and chair and just watches them silently to make sure the demon doesn't break loose right away.
Everyone else, Nolth is probably just going to clock out early as well. Jesus. All right. So, what are the other two of you who are still conscious doing for the evening?
We're in the room and stuff, and N's already tied up.
Yes.
Okay, Rowan's just gonna like clean her leather armor and stuff, oil it.
Okay. You oil it on up, and of course, Frank will take his leave to go exploring through the entire inn.
Gabe is just sitting back, staring at Anne, but will go to sleep when he has to.
So, as night falls, I need all three of you to roll me d20s.
R/D20?
/R.
Ugh. Ah! Oh.
No one did well.
Okay, that looks like Rowan and Gabe. As you are lying down,
Boy.
yes. As you are lying down, beginning to enter into your sleep, your deep slumber, something happens. For once, you all feel safe inside of this tavern, so you didn't set up any watches or anything else like that. That was fun.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
You feel your consciousness being pulled outside of your own being. Rowan, you've experienced this several times at this point whenever you seek guidance from your patron, Yggdrasil. However, this time you don't go where you usually go. You're not in the beautiful, ever-changing landscape of cold and fall and the beautiful arrays of different colors lighting up the sky. This time you're floating. And Gabe, you're floating as well. Inside of a vast, open nothingness. You look around yourself and you see these little specks that you've always seen at nighttime floating around you, but they look far larger. The two of you look at each other as you're the only two people here. What would you like to do?
Rowan will wave.
Shit. What is this? That got someone laughing.
Microwave.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So what are the two of you doing?
God. Wait, are we in our pajamas, Jero? Because Gabe.
So
Unfortunately, yes. You're both.
Gabe's in a robe.
No,
no,
he doesn't sleep with clothing.
Nothing.
He set that precedence. He doesn't sleep with clothing if he has a choice.
Seriously, Gabe, I got you a pair of underwear. You could at least have the decency to wear them.
Forgot about that.
That was you. So we're just floating around in openness or something.
Yeah. Neither of you know where you are, but you're
Rowan
welcome
slap-
to do things.
Rowan slapped me.
Can I reach him?
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. A saving throw?
Yes. 21. As you kind of look over at him, you feel your being slowly start moving towards him in full and complete control.
Yes. I start doing a breaststroke towards Gabe.
And you swim openly, no problem. Proficiency, it's not smarts. And to be fair, Rowan is the smart one in this party.
That's right. Damn it.
I know, but I just saw the +5, and that was like.
Proficiency. So yeah, you swim on over towards Gabe and slap. What's your strength modifier, Rowan?
-1.
Okay, Gabe, you suffer 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Doesn't seem to wake me up
Sorry.
or start to wake me up or anything.
It doesn't wake you up. However, now you are floating away with the inertia of the slap.
Oh no. Ronald doggy paddle after him.
Yep.
So Kay was just flipping over end naked in the middle of
No, you're not in the room. You're someplace else.
in the middle of whatever.
Yep.
Oh God, I wish I could unsee the mental image I have.
You're not the only one.
But anyway.
Gabe, wait. And Ronald tried to grab his ankle to stop him from spinning.
Yep, you grab the ankle and he immediately rebounds and starts floating, but he doesn't seem in control of himself.
He can't swim at all?
He hasn't tried.
Yeah, Gabe tries.
All right,
to
give me an
stabilize
intelligence save.
himself. Intelligence.
Hey!
Hey.
You stabilize yourself and start moving around, swimming in the open vastness with ease.
Good job, Gabe. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Gabe grabs Rowan's sides to stick with her politely. Slap me again, please. We gotta get out of this.
Rowan will reach over and just tap, kind of very lightly slap his face cheek a couple times. She doesn't want to hit him again.
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying. Slap, slap, slap. You're not waking up, Gabe. However,
Rowan. Good.
as the two of you are making all of this noise, you notice something not far away from you. There's an individual floating up here. Though you can see them, your visual prowess doesn't seem to have limitations, and it's hard to gauge exactly how far away they are. And they're currently looking down at a large circle encrusted with greenery and stone that has some type of water lying against it.
Can we make out any discernible features of this person?
Not from this distance.
What's it smell like in here, Jero?
Nothing. Like, there is a distinct absence of BO and everything else. Nothing.
Gabe just tries to wake himself up slaps himself hard, punches himself in the balls, whatever, and trying to get himself to wake up.
It's all futile.
Rowan just leaves. Rowan just leaves Gabe there while he's punching himself in the balls to swim towards
Yep.
other being.
So, you swim forward, paddling through this vast openness, and as you do so, you see that individual. Yes, Gabe?
Gabe does follow after realizing it's not going to do him any good.
Sure.
But his swim has a limit.
Sure. We'll just say 5. But anyways, as the two of you swim over to this individual, they turn towards you with a very dark complexion about them. They have a pale silhouette lying against their skin, long white hair, mute eyes, and odd clothing. The collar seems to rest down their chest in an open shirt-like manner, and the individual just seems to be looking at that circle in front of them. There's a chain connected between the spread of their shirt to that circle.
Rowan will clear her throat.
I'm uploading an image to PC Pics of what you all see. You clear your throats, and the individual slowly rotates their head toward you. And almost as if it's a straining activity, their lips spread and they smile at you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Rowan will awkwardly stick her hand out in like a handshake.
He goes to reach towards you, but then you notice the chain tightens at his chest and drags him away from you. Oh. I'm not allowed to do that.
When the fuck are we? He's to the point.
You're floating
Where?
in the sea.
How do we get back to where we were?
I don't know.
How come it doesn't smell like the sea?
I don't know.
How did we get here?
Periodically, people just show up. Looking confused like the two of you. Though usually they're a bit more dressed.
Rowan will side-eye Gabe.
I wasn't planning on floating around in this.
I am not judging you. I couldn't. Are the two of you here to stay?
Hell no.
Oh. They look sad when you say that.
Rowan will
There's-
stick her hand out again. I'll try to. My name's Rowan. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah, you know. I think people yell at you.
I don't know my name.
You mean you never had one?
I did. He turns back towards that water-like dish in front of him, and the two of you see some type of imagery passing over it. There appears to be this individual holding a very long rapier and gashing and cutting through people with a blinding finesse and speed. They seem to ripple through with ease, cutting everyone down, and you see inside of this image the people seem to be running away from them in horror.
What is this?
My punishment.
What do you mean?
I'm not really sure. But I've heard a lot of people. And now I have to watch me hurt them over and over.
Who put you here?
My goddess.
Don't tell me the bitch is behind this.
Don't know.
Can Gabe see anything else around aside from this guy?
Nope. I mean, there's the little specks that seem infinitely far away from you. If you Yes.
Go ahead. Oh. Is the slaughter bubble close enough to touch or no?
If you wish to touch it, sure.
Rowan touches it.
Alrighty. You fly over towards this tiny little bowl. I would be careful.
Why is that?
The last person who touched it fell in.
Are they still in there?
I haven't seen them come back out.
Rowan, if you're going to do anything with, if you think we need something with, let me do it. Do you have any ideas how to get the fuck out of here?
Yes, you follow your chain. It tethers you to your home.
Gabe looks at his arms and feet for a chain.
Gabe, you don't have a tether. Rowan, however, does.
What? Rowan grabs it.
You look down and you don't know how you missed it, but right in your navel there is a chain that's been dangling, leading back away from you this whole time.
Sick. From my belly button?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You have a belly ring. Ugh.
Okay,
Oh.
let's follow it, Rowan, see where it takes us.
Don't pull on it. Just leave it.
Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, sure. And Gabe follows the chain, making sure Rowan follows close behind.
Gabe, I don't know if this is a good idea. I got the creeps from that guy.
Yeah, but what else are we going to do? We're out in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, we can't wake up. You have any a better idea?
No, just don't pull on the chain too hard. Don't want you to rip my belly button ring out
I'm
that I suddenly magically have.
I'm following. I'm following the chain. I'm not pulling on it.
Already. So the two of you follow this chain, and after about 30 minutes or so, you eventually find a different dish that looks similar to the one that he was staring at. And when you look behind yourselves, you see him, but he seems very far away. Your dish has an ivory section at the top left corner, and around the other edges has a flowing set of water that seems to just drip down into the vast unknown.
Oh, my dish seems kind of fancy. How big is it?
That I actually have the exact answer to. This dish is about 10 feet wide.
Is it bigger than the other guy's dish?
It is. His was only a few feet wide.
Why's
Yeah,
mine
yours
so
is
big?
bigger.
Is there anything in it, Jared?
When you focus on the water, I need wisdom saves from both of you. Since you are within 10 feet of Gabe, you're both gaining Gabe's charisma modifier.
Mine would be 18.
Yours is already calculated in, I believe. I believe I set up your sheet like that. 5 plus 3, 7. Yeah, all of them already have your bonus to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just 15. Gabe, when you look at this dish, it seems to shimmer, and then you just see N lying there in their bed. Rowan. What is Rowan concerned about? Right now, in this instance.
Getting out of this weird, smellless abyss?
Well then, you look through the portal and you see yourself lying in a bed.
Any idea what? Any ideas?
I don't know what this is.
Do you see in the dish as well?
Yeah, I see myself sleeping.
Does Gable see Rowan in the dish anywhere?
No, all you see is N.
Fuck.
What do you see?
I see Rowan in the. I mean, I see Ann in the bed.
Together or just alone?
By herself.
Them.
Their self.
Their self, yeah.
Rowan's gonna try to concentrate really hard on fruit. She's gonna think about fruit so hard, and then look in the thing.
Roll another wisdom save, please. You are getting a +3 from Gabe.
Yes. It's gonna be some pretty fruit.
You see a tropical island with this tree that has mangoes all around it. Kiwi stretching out into a little grove behind that. And these reptilian-scaled humans that seem to be moving around, plucking them and putting them into baskets.
Rowan's gonna grab Gabe's arm, like really hard with both hands, and say, Gabe! Gabe!
Rowan, what?
I thought of fruit. Really hard. And then I looked in this mirror device, and now I see lizard people picking fruit.
Do you think it's some kind of trap or some kind of transportation?
I think it might be transportation.
It's a little bit of both.
What? Who is that?
You turn around, and both of you see a short halfling woman floating there. You are familiar with her, of course, Rowan, as you spent maybe years helping her fix her world. Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil?
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Hey.
Why are you here?
I don't know. Can you help us?
Yes, that place is a trap. But it's also how you get home.
I'm glad you're here. I almost touched it.
Oh,
How-
no, you don't want to touch it on this channel. And she pokes it with her finger, and you watch as the tide ripples. She goes, all right, that's a little better. And both of you see yourselves in the reflection. Yeah, it's really
Rowan?
dangerous. If both of you didn't go to the same place, you could have just fallen anywhere. And, well, yeah.
Rowan, who is this person?
Oh, don't tell him.
This is
No, no, we don't tell him.
Bethany.
I am Stephanie.
Yes, Stephanie. We used to do accounting together back in Umbridge.
We are both accountants.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sure.
She seems to have an exact outfit like Rowan, but made of twigs, vines, and leaves instead of pelts of animals.
Do you trust her, Rowan?
Yes, we go way back.
Really? Oh, yes.
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 This is
Yeah.
Gabe, by the way. My naked friend.
Hi, naked friend. Good for you. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
And then and this breath now, and now I got to one. Now, do I trust Rowan?
Oh, you should definitely trust Rowan. She would not hurt a person unless they deserved it.
So we touch the dish as is now and get out of here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
Stephanie.
Bethany.
Where are we? Bethany. Right.
Oh, yes. You are currently in the embrace.
The what?
How do I put this? This is nowhere that is encompassing everywhere.
Why do people come here?
Sometimes to try to get somewhere.
Rowan, is this your patron?
No, totally not. No.
I
Insight
don't
check,
know
Gabe.
what you're talking about.
Insight. Oh man.
Fucking right.
Well, if she didn't have a stupid high charisma, that almost was successful. You're not sure. You're not sure.
Okay, so Rowan, you wanted to get out of here?
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Bethany.
Stephanie.
Who is that? We met someone when we first came in here, and he didn't know his name, but he's over that way. Do you?
Oh,
What?
you,
Do you know
you don't
the-
talk. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. He's being punished for being a very bad person.
Oh, do you know who brought him here?
I do, in fact. Oh my god, she was so pissed off once upon a time ago. Like, she wasn't really pissed off. She was more like disappointed in him for his actions, which honestly, as like a fellow being, that's even worse than someone being mad at you, someone being disappointed in you. Oh, that just feels so bad. But yeah, they decided, well, she decided along with like all of the other people that she's in charge with, that he has to suffer for the rest of his existence as a code to like, make up for everything that he's done.
Rowan's going to try to be very discreet and like swim towards Yggdrasil and whisper, Melanie, are you telling me, is this where gods put people for timeout?
Not always. He's the only one.
Who is he?
I'm bound by my mother to not say.
I have a very random question for you.
Okay, yeah.
Let's say I knew of like a demon that like may or may not have been trying to infiltrate the mind of one of my friends.
Oh, this is like the cart going 2 different directions. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Could we hurl that demon into the embrace?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Why?
Well, you see how I said this place is nowhere that leads to everywhere? They would have access to everywhere.
Okay. So don't do that.
No, unless they're very stupid. Stupid people can't float here. Willingly. They kind of just
Wait.
drift.
How
Gabe
did-
says arms crossed, kind of twisting in the air, in a grouchy mood.
Be patient, Gabe, and cover yourself up. Okay.
Here,
the
do you need a
watch.
leaf? She pulls a leaf
Yeah.
from her hair and she stretches it out a little bit and then hands it to you.
Gabe grabs the leaf and holds it in front of his junk.
Okay.
Rowan.
Yes, thank you. Bertha, if I look into this mirror, does whatever I think of appear?
Kind of.
How did we get here?
Oh, that's you see, it's a funny thing. There's people who just play around with magic sometimes, and like whenever you hit this time cycle, they can just drag you outwards because they want to watch and observe you, kind of like an experiment.
So someone dragged us in here?
Well, not all of you. I mean, your body is still there. It's just your essence, being, soul, and everything that makes up the composition of who you are is here.
Rowan, let's just go.
No, wait, hang on. I have a brilliant idea as per usual.
Okay, yes, I'm in.
Okay. Melanie, if I'm looking for someone,
Yeah.
like a person or another being, if I think of them,
Mhm.
will they appear in this mirror?
More than likely.
Okay.
I mean, I trust that you can do it. You know, him, I mean, maybe, but like, I trust you. You got this, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
Rowan's gonna like doggy paddle to the mirror again.
Hey, Rowan, don't mess with it. Let's just get the fuck out here.
Shh, Gabe, shh. Okay. And then Rowan's gonna think really hard about En's mom. Even though she's never met En's mom, Rowan's gonna like try to imagine what En's mom might look like and be like.
Hey, roll me another wisdom save. DC on this is 20.
I don't know what that means, but I'm clicking.
Means you got to hit a
Get-
20.
Get higher than 20. Yeah.
All right. Well then, mood change. Who did this?
I went to school.
As you look into this mirror, you see at the very bottom of a well, there appears to be 6 coffins lying around themselves.
What around themselves?
Lying around themselves.
In any particular
Chained.
fashion?
Chained to the ground, the bases of each pointing at one another in a circle. They're surrounded by water on all sides. And as you peer through, it focuses on the one on the left.
Gabe
Yolanda?
still sees whatever the god made us see. I forget what it was.
Your body. Yes, you still only see your body.
Rowan will say, Yolanda, and like motion over for Yggdrasil.
Bertha.
Oh, right, Bertha, sorry.
Oh, wait, do we have to lie about your name too?
We can.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Tiffany.
Guy, Gabe just sighs.
Bertha, do you see this too?
I mean, if you want me to.
I want you to.
She floats on over, touches your shoulder. Oh, hey, look at that. You're into some weird shit.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yes.
about it.
Pipe down, Gabe.
Do you want to see?
No,
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. Wow, that's
Be
fascinating.
shy.
Just so you know, you only have like 1 more minute here before the gate's gonna close.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Shit.
What is this? Do you know what this is?
Those look like coffins surrounded by water.
Is there any way I can zoom out or figure out where this is?
No, it doesn't work on like that.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Rowan, it's reset. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're down to like 48 seconds now.
I'm
or
ready to
else
leave. I think we
You're
should
gonna
leave.
be stuck here forever. I can't even get you out.
Bertha, please reset it. And then Rowan, let's go.
Okay.
No worries. Pokes the water, it ripples outwards, and both of you see each other. All right, kids. Safe travels. She shoves you both. And for such a tiny halfling, she is incredibly strong. As the two of you fall into this pool of water, go spiraling, spitting down at an incredible rate, looking at the inn above you, looking at the city surrounding that, and zooming in at this impossible speed before crashing into your own bodies, both of you jutting awake instantly, as now it is morning time.
Well, and Gabe instantly looks over and makes sure she's secure. They are still secure.
Currently, N's eyes are pitch black, and they just, well, no, yeah, you can't see their eyes. You can't, yeah. They're fighting the strains right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to cast detect. Do you think Rowan? Do you think she's had enough sleep? They have had enough sleep.
I don't know. How long were we in that thing?
It's morning, so since last night.
Probably like 6 or 7 hours, give or take.
Ian doesn't seem to be getting loose, correct?
No, I mean, they're fighting, but I mean, N is physically not strong enough to break metal. Like, impossible. And
Excellent.
The body has limitations despite the demon.
Oh. Is Nothel awake?
We'll say Nolth is probably waking up.
Were you in the embrace or whatever it was called, Nothel?
I was in an embrace, but...
Yeah, you were sleeping.
I was in an embrace. Why?
Never mind. So, you think we should let N sleep a little while longer?
Yeah. How possessed does N look right now?
N is currently fighting very actively against the bonds, but they are not winning.
Okay.
There are a few errands I like to run, but it'd be nice to have someone to watch over her.
Them.
Oh, what you need to do?
I wanted to see and want to get a few items and also check on a teleport, see if it can take us to where we want to go or where Aller will go.
So I just need to pick up some items in the city too, and I can come back and watch them. As in, you go with that.
Gabe
I
takes.
could watch them while you guys do your chores.
I can be look at this, but I can be right. I'll be quick and get back.
Gabe takes a deep breath and okay. Do not release her until I'm back. Do
Them.
not take out them until I'm back. Do not take their gag out or the blindfold out. We'll address that once I get back. Understood, Rowan?
Hey, Dad.
And come on, Nothel, let's go. What do you need?
I'm just gonna pick up my package that I sent over here, and probably might go by a gym.
You want to work out?
No, he needs to get badges.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A gym.
Yeah, gym badges. Pokemon. You youngins today don't know good shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I just love my thick accent.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gabe wants to try some kind of stimulant for the next leg of the trip.
All right.
The spreaders seem to be holding in, I assume. So and so also healing potion, and then check on the teleport, see if we can use it for a fee and where it all goes.
Okay. So you're looking for a healing potion, and you want to check the teleporters to take you where exactly?
Well, see if it goes to the where we were heading to right now.
And where is that?
The Slayers.
Yeah.
The Slayers Guild.
Yes. Okay. And Nolth, what shopping did you want to do?
I'm gonna pick up the package on that's sent to Weldon Top, my staff. And
yeah, that should be done by now.
yep.
Isn't
And
that bank?
Which you need N for. It's not your bank account, it's N's bank account.
oh yeah, might need to also need to go buy a component for one of my spells.
Just pick up in with like from the bar and just carry them.
That's
Yeah.
not something you want to walk into a bank with. I mean,
See what's wrong?
I don't want to railroad y'all, but you don't.
Probably
Also,
see what's wrong.
also, he'll probably, if we can't teleport, he'll want to get another goat so that each person can ride a goat and make the trip easier.
Get that. Let's do what else.
Shoot.
How'd you handle about me going get my component for the spell, the purified undead eye?
Fine, let's go get that, so that we can probably get the healing potion there as well.
Okay, and then we come back and I get in, and then we go to the bank. That okay with you?
Why are we going to the bank?
I need to pick up something from In's bank.
Money?
Nah, I'm good with money.
Let's take care of our errands, and then we can come back and see if we can wake up in.
Okay.
Alrighty. So the two of you head out into the city to do a little bit of light shopping. Gabe, how many? Actually, roll me an investigation, Gabe. Because you have to go to places you don't necessarily know. Not bad. So, you go to a couple of the local vendors instead of the well-known establishments. A couple of them are apothecaries, and they do have some for trade for sale potions if you are interested. In total, they have 2 greater healing potions and 4 simple healing potions.
How much are the simple potions?
How much are the simples? 50 GP each.
So I'll take 2 of those, which will be 100.
Alrighty. And then you wanted to do what else?
Check on the portal, the teleportation, see if the general people can use it for a fee, or if it's and if we can go to the Slayers Guild.
You head.
Go ahead.
What?
I also want to get a stimulant
A what?
to a coffee.
Oh, that's easy enough. You can find coffee beans. You're in Dwarven City. They definitely have coffee beans here. Yeah, you find coffee beans easy enough.
Okay.
So, let's say 1 GP for 5 pounds of coffee. Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. And this part we actually have to roleplay. The two of you walk up the very tall standing tower here in Weldon Top, making your way to the floor that, Gabe, you know is where you're supposed to put in requests for teleportation. It's kind of like the crossroads between the different areas they could send you, potentially.
And Gabe, of course, is in disguise with his hat.
Well, if you say so, then yeah.
Wolf's not in disguise.
Of course not. The two of you walk in there, and
Would it not be a problem? Huh.
you're about to find out, aren't you? As you're walking in there, you see two dwarves currently seem to be playing some type of card game, and periodically after they flip a card, they both slap the table hard on top of the others, and it's getting pretty heated and aggressive between the two. One of them stops, puts the deck down. As soon as he starts walking over towards the counter, you see the other one picks up the deck, starts moving through the cards and organizing them in specific orders and then putting it back. The one walks forward and goes, "Hey, how you guys doing? Where are we heading?"
Do you have a teleport to the Slayers Guild?
"The what?
The Slayers Guild?
What the fuck is that?"
To the northwest of here, over the mountains?
What?
Do you-
What? I've never heard of that place before in my life. I'm
Okay.
120 years young. I've never heard of that.
You have a teleport to the northwest. Just say a place past the mountains northwest.
Oh, there's nothing out there.
Would you happen to have a way to get us there real quick?
Can you refer to an airship?
How much is an airship?
To go out in a place that dangerous, since they do have birds and dragons and the likes of that, you're looking at about 300 gold a passenger. No, that is fuck no levels of money.
Yeah, that is way fuck. Do you have something cheaper?
Not here. I mean, you can go into the city and see if you can't find yourself a guide.
Oh dear, there was that one guy that I was supposed to go get.
Yeah.
Another question. If we wanted to go to Umbridge, I assume you would teleport there. How much would that be?
There's no teleporter to Umbridge. We could send you to the mountainside right outside of it, though. That'll only run you about 100 gold ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No thought. I think we're done here.
Yeah, just remembered. I have to go get us a guide. Is that okay?
I mean, that's after we move away from the dwarves so they're not out in air range, because I've kind of caught doing that too many times.
Yes, we get a guide. It's fine. Yeah.
Do we really want to explain to a guide why one of our people is in?
Should they be quiet? Just.
No, I would hope no one's around, because I just said no one was supposed to be around.
Yeah. It's just the two of you.
Okay, yeah. Well, just pay him extra. Don't pay God extra. Don't question it.
Let's
All
let's
right.
go check on N first, and we'll go from there.
Alrighty.
Do that while I go get the guide. Put down, make it quick, so we can quickly leave.
Also gets another. We're using goats or sheep? Big
Goat?
sheep.
You make it.
Well, I mean,
You've been using Beefcake and Rowan.
What form were they? Big
Goats,
goat?
dire goats. Dire
Yeah.
goats.
Dire goats, yeah.
Give me a little money and I can go get us some goats. I'll go try. I'm good with them. I can probably get us some goats.
How much would I think a goat?
Yeah. I think a goat would cost that big goat.
In this town, goats are actually very common. You can buy them for about 15 gold each. If you want bit, brittle, saddle, all of that fun jazz, you're looking at about 18 gold each.
So,
Okay, Gabe gives him $18.
so do you want
Gold.
one? 18. You want one goat?
For you, I've got Beefcake. Rowan has herself, and has Rowan.
Okay, I'll go get the one goat.
Alrighty.
Okay, see you back at. See you in a
So,
bit.
back at the tavern, Rowan, as you're kind of like sitting there in the bed contemplating what just transpired, you see Frank scurries on up and drops a section of a salami sandwich on the bed. There you go. There is breakfast.
Thanks, Frank. And Ron will grab it and start eating it.
The other person did not seem to mind that I took it. They were busy hugging.
Hug themselves?
No, someone else.
Oh.
Duh.
Okay. She'll offer him a little piece.
Thank you. But I've been eating all night long. These people here, they are fat. They have plenty of goodies. Good for me.
Did you notice anything of interest while you were out and about?
There's a tavern cat.
Did you make nice with the tavern cat?
No, he tried to eat me. Now, it's my bitch.
Is it your mount, Frank?
Good idea. He then slides off the bed and starts heading out.
Good luck. Love you.
What type of horror did you create, Rowan?
I love Frank. I'm like very attached to Frank.
That's fair. That's fair. So, and you're kind of like slowly waking up now. Rowan, you do notice N stop thrashing for about 3 minutes. And as you're waking up, of course, you have the spirit once again look at you and go, fine, I guess it's your turn now.
That's fucking right.
Enjoy it. I'm sure something will kill you out there. So fragile and weak.
That's why I have friends.
Weird flex, but okay. But yes. Rowan, you notice N stop thrashing and then starts moving their head side to side. Still can't see anything. Still gagged, still bound.
Oh, okay.
Good morning. Ron will walk over.
Remove one
She'll
level
pluck
of
the
exhaustion from you, N.
Okay, so it's 1 still?
Yep, you're still at 1.
Okay.
So yeah,
Rowan will remove the blindfold and pluck the gag out.
Ugh.
How you feeling?
Better. A lot better. And N's pupils are like going freaking bonkers trying to like focus. Much better, actually. Where is everybody?
Out running errands or something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it looks like I actually didn't kill anybody, and I slept. So that's an improvement.
Yeah. Big improvement. You look well rested.
Not well. Better.
That's good. So awkward moment. I don't know how to get you out of these things.
I'm gonna try and talk Rowan through it.
okay. Rowan, there's a very careful system, and in fact, after you pull like 3 strings, all of them kind of just lose their tension all at once. A very quick and easy thing to do, considering how long it took to put together.
Huh.
Oh, I need a bath.
Yeah. Are you hungry? Rowan will hold up the half-eaten sandwich and
And I'll kind of like think about it for a second and be like, we've just had rations for like a week. Please, thank you.
Okay. And roll me a perception check. Still disadvantaged because you're still 1 level of exhaustion.
Right.
$13. You take a bite out of the part that doesn't have a bite mark in it, and then when you pull it back, the one part has red lipstick on it. And you look at Rowan, who I don't think I'm being too presumptuous, doesn't wear lipstick.
And I'll kind of like rub their lip and be like, did someone put lipstick on me?
No?
Like, Rowan, where did you get this sandwich?
It's at this
Frank
moment.
brought it.
It's at this moment you all hear a "Meow," followed by a shattering sound somewhere in the hallway. And Frank comes crawling under the door frame, immediately launches up your leg, Rowan, and dives into your fanny pack. That is very dangerous.
I take it didn't work out.
No, the tavern owner is quite keen to their own little cat.
Well, I'm proud of you anyway.
Duh. Frank had his own adventure while you guys were floating.
Frank doing all right in there? Does he want some of the sandwich?
No, it's all yours. He'd love for you to have it.
Cool.
Frank
Hey.
looks up at you, Rowan. Oh, is the hellish one back to being themselves?
I think for now.
Good, good. I did not wish to kill them.
Probably could.
Just keep it at the back of your mind. We're not out of the clear yet.
Always prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Scout code.
So, now that you're out of your ties, did you want to do anything?
I really want to find like a bathhouse or something. I'm gross. I'm tired. I'm covered in soot. Still. I think it's permanently ground into my fur. I want to feel like me.
It's at this point that Gabe opens the door. Gabe, as you've been walking up the hallway, you hear the tavern owner running around going, No, there is not a rat infestation, I promise. It was just one, and I will have it killed by the end of the day.
Gabe just rolls his eyes, but once he enters the room, he automatically draws a sword while he casts detect good and evil.
All right, you detect the creature is floating around N, but has not completely entered quite yet. And the celestial presence is also currently gone.
Rowan, what the fuck did I say about not letting her loose until I get back?
I was
Them.
awake.
Can
I
Rowan
woke up
detect?
alone.
Can Rowan detect that you're not possessed? Like I
It's
can?
a woman's intuition, Gabe.
Gabe just takes a deep breath.
Listen, if I'm awake, it's not in there. And it, like, so.
Yeah, but there's no way to tell if you're awake possessed or awake you.
Well, then ask me something only I would know.
I know that you're not possessed. It's Rowan who gave
then
us
let's
his
do
sword
that from
away.
now on.
And can a demon read your mind and know what the answer would be?
Stealth check.
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't know these stupid fucking things. But I woke up and rather than keep me bound and like silent, I actually want to actually take care of myself for fucking once. Let me do that.
Rowan trips over the bed, knocking over a stool, and quickly hurries out.
Gabe puts away his sword. Okay, fine. What do you want to do? Nothal wants you to go with the bank with him for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's at least we know Nolf will never ever sneak away from his guard duty again, because that's how I got him into that infernal pact. So yeah, I kind of have to do that. So after that, I want to find a bathhouse. I'm gross. I want to sleep. Well, no, I want to bathe. I want to sleep. I want to bathe, but not at the same time. That would be bad. So, bathe.
Bathe. Okay, fine.
So what are you doing in which order?
I am gonna try and find Nolf. Go out and find Nolf, and go to the bank, and then I'm going to the bathhouse.
Oh, I thought Noth would be with me. Of course, Gabe is escorting them.
Oh, Gabe, if you wanted that, you have to go to the lower district, which is going to take you a little while.
Oh.
But you could. And it wouldn't be exactly that. It'd be something...
Equivalent, yeah.
It'll wake him up.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
I'll do that later.
Okay. So yeah, you look behind you and Nolth is not there.
God, it's like herding cats.
Now you know my fucking pain.
And then there's the rat. And let's get you a bath, and hopefully Nothal will show up.
All right, and I'm just gonna as we're walking, I'm going to intermittently try to message Nolf to see if he's within message distance
Okay.
to let him know where.
Roll me an investigation.
Gabe, will you assist me so that I can
Sure.
Straight roll.
straight roll?
Okay. Nolth, roll me a d20.
At you.
On a 9, you can only be 2 points away from 9. Unfortunate. So, and by the time you make it out to one of the things in Weldon Top that you've always wanted to experience.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you have not gotten in contact with Nolth, but hey, that might be a blessing in disguise.
Oh, because Nolth might want to go. Ooh.
You found the hot springs.
Oh, yeah.
A system of different pools of boiling water that are sifted in through these designated little caverns inside of the mountain walls, all of which are dazzled and imbued with natural oils and essences that add all of the different flavors and fragrances you wish. And as you walk up, you see that there is a half-elf man who pauses, crosses his hands, and nods at you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Of course you are aware we do not accept any weapons on the premises.
Inn does not have any weapons on them.
But you have a Gabe.
True. Gabe, are you going to be going with me, or is this just a solo adventure?
If you would
All right.
like, we do have lockboxes that you can leave them in the meantime.
Are there any guards around?
There's guards floating around the city, but not right here.
I'm sure you can make a accommodations for us and gauge us an intimidation. Tries to intimidate him.
Okay.
And just push him by the shoulder and just be like, okay, it's a solo adventure, just walk on.
Alrighty. So yeah, the person doesn't seem to really register the fact that you just tried to intimidate them. They just smile at you and go, "Oh, I am very apologetic, but I am responsible to make sure that everything is upheld at a reasonable standard for this establishment."
Gabe sees and walk off and curses and just hands the guy his sword and
Thank you so much. Namaste, sir.
yeah, whatever.
Already. You hand over your weapon. I think you have 2 weapons on you, so you hand over both of them, and they take a lockbox, they place it in, they lock it, and they hand you a key. For you, of course. Just in case anything happens.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
And Gabe grabs it.
Immediately, the person is now walking with you and N, goes over to a holding rack that has lines or rows and shelves of beautiful soft fabrics. Little towels, big towels, huge and large towels as well to suit whatever needs you have. Now, are you looking for something to be the warm embrace of a hug, or do you want the soft featheriness of something more refined? Or are silk linens more suitable for you?
Ooh, silk. Thank you.
Very well. They pull out an entire outfit for you and hand it over. The bathrooms are over there for your changing pleasure. Here is a key to each of you. To the left-hand side is the male section, the right-hand side, the female, and in the central location past the first door is the neutral organization. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Gabe just stands guard outside the door where she goes. When they go, waiting for them to return.
And the person also waits right out front with you with their hands in front of them going, "Are you not interested in partaking? You still have to share in the costs of such lavish treatment, regardless."
I'm her guard. I'm not here for pleasure.
Regardless, you still need to pay for that.
Sure, how much?
Depends on which level of treatment they are looking for. Are they getting their own private bath?
You'll have to ask her when she comes back out.
I believe they were gender neutral in origin.
Whatever.
And I'll change and then come back and what are the options here?
So, would you like to have a private spring and section all to yourself? Do you want something with a skylight above you while still being secluded from everything else? Which combinations of essences and oils would you like for us to imbue into your steam? And given your nature, I hope it is not too presumptuous to assume that you wish to have higher temperatures as well.
Yes, higher temperatures, lavender, rose, and patchouli. And
would you like the extract, or are you comfortable with the leaves themselves?
The leaves. It's an aesthetic choice. And then I don't mind a more public place. Sometimes I need different company.
Very well.
It kind of like glares at Gabe.
Now, we do have the
Gabe glares back.
We do have the 6-hour trial, which does come with a shoulder massage, a pedicure, a manicure, as well as a fine champagne and an array of our vegan-friendly foods as well.
So as far as the pedicure, are you proficient in hoof filing?
We only have one person in our establishment who has that skill set in particular. However, they are commissionable, just a bit more expensive. I apologize, but it's a delicate subject to have proficiency with.
I understand. Well, then I'll just do the manicure then.
Very well. Your total is going to run you up around 9 gold for the entire interaction. 6-hour stay and all.
That was not near what I was expecting.
Well, you wished for public.
That's true.
The private rooms are vastly more expensive, and you are only getting the base value. You did not ask for the deluxe. Are you interested in the deluxe?
No, she's good.
Again, I believe they were gender neutral in origin.
Actually, then if it is only 9 gold with that, can we add the pedicure?
Sure. The specialty service is going to be an additional 10 gold, of course. And your servant here, I believe, is only going to be here for safeguarding you, which is an acceptable thing, but they still have to pay the entry fee of 5 gold.
I'll cover that.
Very well. 24 gold in total, please. And do you have any specific allergies that we should be made aware of?
No, I do not have allergies.
Very well. Thank you very much. They hold their hands open for the gold.
Do you serve coffee?
We do have an assortment of different exotic beans that have been grown all across Solemn.
She's been having trouble staying awake.
Again, I believe it is gender neutral. You're in a hipster shop. They're not going to stop. The menu is all vegan only.
Okay, I just now realized why I keep saying that.
Yep.
I'll throw in an extra 2 gold as a tip for putting up with Gabriel.
It is greatly appreciated. If you are interested in an array of different coffees, we do serve those as our beverages as well if you would like to skip the mimosa. Though I do highly recommend you do partake in the mimosa. We squeeze the oranges that are directly imported from Umbridge here ourselves.
From Umbridge? Well, then I have to have them.
Very well. But if you are interested in a coffee, yes, are you interested in our Ungale blend, or maybe you are into the backyard blend, and maybe you are even into the light roast?
Gabe was just grinding his teeth and
a dark roast for me, please.
Making fists.
Cream and sugar.
Very well, cream, sugar, no worries at all. And I assume for your servant, a decaf would be suitable.
Whatever.
Very well. I'll be right back with your refreshments. Here, follow me. And they gesture over towards a little room where, upon opening it, they go over towards one of the pools of water, and there's about 6 of them in this open room, and 3 of them are currently occupied by other high-standing individuals here in the city. They walk over to one of the unoccupied ones, start placing in all of the oils and the petals to make it more fragrant in this establishment. It's at this point in time, Nolth, I need you to deduct 9 gold from your character sheet, as upon tracking this individual down, they are actually here.
It cost me 9 gold to find?
No,
Okay.
it costs you 9 gold to get into the establishment to find them.
Ah, okay.
As soon as N situates themselves into one of these large stone baths that they pour steaming hot water into, and the water is almost boiling. Like, it gives a little bit of a rumble across it, and many of the other people in here are like, oh, that's a little hot, and you're like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's so good. Perks of tieflings. Hot don't matter.
Gabe, of course, doesn't.
It gets in there, so it's like crocodile in, just like as far down into the water as they can get.
Gabe is keeping a close eye on her,
Yep.
keeping them from getting too relaxed and falling asleep.
Ah, good thing you came in here. Damn it. That would have been a bloodbath. See, thank you. I appreciate it. And it's at this time where both of you hear the doors open and you hear Nolth walking in very exuberantly, expressing, hey, I always heard about places like this. This seems great. Back in my day, we used to have things like this, but it was always cold water. And oh, hey, En. Go ahead,
Hi.
Nolth. You see En and Gabe in here.
And In is not relaxing at this point. It is meticulous cleaning with like a fine comb. Like it is.
Is this the place I was looking for? I wonder though.
Yes, you said you were looking for the one with the bluish hair, origins from the sea. She's right over there. And as they gesture, you do see sorry, not bluish hair, old white cropped hair. You do see a very old elven woman with braided hair in rows all the way down, tightly wrapped in a little ribbon with sharp pointed ears stretching outwards, being accompanied by a middle-aged human man who appears to be relaxing inside of the pool, but periodically gazing around at the steam and just nodding along, having a good time. They're on the opposite side of the room as Anne and Gabe.
I just went in and Gabe, then I just walked towards the elf.
Alrighty. And it's at this point, I believe, we are going to go take our break, everybody. And when we come back, Professor Fulcrum will introduce himself. So, don't go anywhere. Be right back.